Welcome, dear listener, to the Bedtime Lab, where we make science as cozy as your favorite blanket. Tonight, let me gently guide you through some fascinating facts about the ambitious plans to colonize Mars. So, fluff up those pillows, snuggle in comfortably, and let your mind wander through the red sand dunes of our celestial neighbor. And while you're drifting into this peaceful exploration, feel free to leave a comment about where you are listening from. It's always lovely to know where our friends are joining us from around the world. Now, let me share something interesting with you. Did you know that the journey to Mars could take as little as 6 months? That's right, about the same time it might take to get through a good series of books. This journey is part of what makes Mars colonization such a tantalizing prospect. The planet is distant, yet not so distant that it's beyond our reach. Here's another fascinating tidbit. Mars's day is remarkably similar to ours. A Martian day, known as a sol, is just 37 minutes longer than an Earth day. Can you imagine living on a planet where your afternoon lasts a bit longer, offering you extra time to savor the sunset on the horizon of the red planet? Speaking of horizons, the sunsets on Mars are blue. This captivating phenomenon occurs due to the fine dust particles in the Martian atmosphere. The way they scatter sunlight results in a blue hue, quite the opposite of our golden sunsets here on Earth. Picture yourself standing on Mars, witnessing this quiet spectacle unfold. Mars also boasts the tallest volcano in our solar system, Olympus Mons. It is an astonishing 25 kilometers high, about 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Just imagine the breathtaking view from the summit, surrounded by the vast Martian landscape. And here's something that might surprise you. NASA and other space agencies have plans to grow food on Mars. They aim to cultivate crops like potatoes and lettuce using Martian soil, which, interestingly enough, contains some of the essential nutrients that plants need to thrive. It's like having a little garden far away from home. Now, while we're on the topic of sustainability, did you know scientists are developing 3D printing technology to build habitats on Mars? These structures would use local materials, such as Martian regolith, to create safe, sturdy homes for future colonists. This approach not only provides shelter, but also minimizes the need to transport heavy materials from Earth. Speaking of transportation, future Mars missions would utilize solar energy to power vehicles and equipment. Mars receives ample sunlight, making it an ideal candidate for solar panels, which will help sustain life and operations on the planet. Imagine the quiet hum of solar-powered rovers scuttling across the Martian surface. Interestingly, to deal with the significant radiation levels on Mars, scientists are looking into creating underground habitats or using thick walls made from Martian rock. These natural shields could protect settlers from harmful solar and cosmic rays, ensuring their safety while they explore and work on the planet. Now picture this. When humans first step foot on Mars, they will likely arrive in a crew of 4 to 6 astronauts. These brave pioneers will live and work together in close quarters, much like a family, as they lay the groundwork for future missions and settlements. As we continue to dream about life on Mars, it's important to mention that water is crucial. Fortunately, Mars has water ice locked beneath its surface, especially near the poles. This ice can be extracted and used to support life, providing drinking water, and even converted into oxygen and hydrogen for breathing and fuel. And here's a thought-provoking fact. The gravity on Mars is only about 38% of Earth's. This lower gravity could have unique effects on the human body, such as changing muscle and bone density. Scientists are eager to study these changes and develop ways to mitigate any negative impacts. Speaking of scientific curiosity, the prospect of discovering past or present life on Mars is one of the most exciting aspects of colonization. Mars has tantalizing signs, like dried-up riverbeds and minerals that form in the presence of water, suggesting that life might have once thrived there. What a wondrous revelation it would be to find evidence of life beyond Earth. And as we continue to envision our future on Mars, consider this: the idea of terraforming the planet, making it more Earth-like, is a topic of serious discussion. While it's a concept that could take centuries, the potential to transform Mars into a habitable world is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. As we wrap up our gentle exploration of these lovely facts about Mars colonization, let your mind drift through the possibilities and dreams that await us among the stars. Remember, each step we take toward Mars not only expands our presence in the universe, but also unites us in our shared journey of discovery and wonder. Thank you for joining me tonight at the Bedtime Lab. I hope these peaceful musings have soothed your mind and sparked a sense of curiosity as you gently drift into sleep. Until next time, sweet dreams and starry nights. Let me take you on a journey to explore some more fascinating aspects of Mars colonization. Did you know that the Martian atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide, making up about 95% of it? This fact presents us with a unique challenge, but also an opportunity. Scientists are working on developing technologies to convert this CO2 into breathable oxygen. Imagine the innovation required to turn a seemingly inhospitable environment into a life-sustaining one. Speaking of innovation, let's talk about communication. Mars is about 55 million kilometers away from Earth at its closest approach. This vast distance means that signals take between 4 to 24 minutes to travel one way. In practical terms, it means that communication between Earth and Mars will have a noticeable delay, posing a challenge for instant communication. It's like a cosmic game of telephone but stretched across space and time. Now, here's something intriguing. Plans are in place to create a Martian calendar that aligns with the planet's unique orbit. A Martian year is about 687 Earth days, which means seasons are longer. This extended year offers an opportunity to experience the Martian environment in a way that's completely different from Earth. Can you imagine celebrating a birthday that only comes around every 687 days? And here's a tidbit about Martian weather. Dust storms on Mars can cover the entire planet and last for weeks or even months. These storms are a significant consideration for any future colonization efforts. The fine dust particles can affect solar panels and equipment, making it essential for engineers to design resilient systems. It's fascinating to think about how these storms, while challenging, also create a dynamic and ever-changing environment on the planet's surface. This reminds me of the planet's geology. Mars is home to Valles Marineris, a canyon system that dwarfs the Grand Canyon. It extends for about 4,000 kilometers and reaches depths of up to 7 kilometers. Imagine standing at the edge of this colossal canyon, taking in the Martian landscape that stretches out as far as the eye can see. Such breathtaking natural wonders are part of what makes Mars an alluring destination for exploration. On the subject of exploration, did you know that the concept of using robots and drones to assist human settlers is gaining traction? These machines could perform tasks such as scouting new areas, conducting scientific experiments, and even building infrastructure. Picture a fleet of drones buzzing across the Martian sky, each one playing a crucial role in the colonization efforts. As we envision the future of living on Mars, Consider the role of artificial intelligence. These systems could manage vital operations, monitor habitats, and provide assistance to human settlers. The idea of AI companions working alongside humans in the Martian colonies is both exciting and a little reminiscent of science fiction, yet it's becoming a tangible reality. Let's not forget about the human aspect of colonization. Did you know that psychological preparation is just as crucial as physical training for astronauts heading to Mars? The isolation, confinement, and long duration of the mission require mental resilience. Programs are being developed to ensure astronauts are psychologically ready for the challenges they will face. It's a testament to the holistic approach needed for successful space exploration. Here's something that might pique your curiosity. The idea of creating a magnetic shield around Mars to protect it from solar winds is being explored. This shield would help preserve the planet's atmosphere and potentially allow for terraforming initiatives. The concept is ambitious, yet it underscores the innovative spirit driving humanity's quest to reach the stars. And on the topic of stars, did you know that the skies on Mars offer a spectacular view of the night sky? With a thinner atmosphere and less light pollution than Earth, the stars shine brightly. Imagine gazing up at the Martian sky, seeing constellations in a way that few have before. It's a comforting thought, knowing that some things remain familiar even in the vastness of space. In our contemplation of these possibilities, we must also consider the ethical implications of colonizing another planet. The question of preserving any potential native Martian ecosystems versus human exploration and settlement is an ongoing debate. It's a delicate balance that requires thoughtful consideration, ensuring that our quest for knowledge does not come at the expense of other potential forms of life. As we reflect on these surprising facts and the myriad considerations involved in colonizing Mars, it's clear that humanity's journey to the Red Planet is as much about discovery and adaptation as it is about the exploration itself. Every challenge presents an opportunity for growth and innovation, painting a picture of a future where humans and technology work together to thrive on a new world. Let these thoughts accompany you as you drift into a peaceful rest, pondering the wonders that await us on our path to the stars. Speaking of the journey to Mars, did you know that transporting humans safely across such a vast distance, traditional rocket fuel, while powerful, may not be sufficient for the long trip to Mars? Scientists are exploring alternative propulsion methods, such as nuclear thermal propulsion, which could reduce travel time and increase efficiency, making the journey more feasible. Now, here's a fascinating aspect of the Martian landscape. Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, stands over 21 kilometers high. Picture a volcano nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. If you were to climb it, the journey would be long and arduous, but the view from the top would be unlike anything else in our solar neighborhood. This geological marvel offers a glimpse into the dynamic past of Mars, hinting at volcanic activity that once shaped the planet's surface. And speaking of shaping the surface, did you know that plans for colonization include utilizing local resources? In situ resource utilization, or ISRU, is a strategy that involves using materials found on Mars, such as water ice, to support human life. By extracting and processing these resources, settlers could produce water, oxygen, and even building materials, reducing the need to transport everything from Earth. It's a concept that emphasizes sustainability and self-sufficiency, crucial for long-term habitation. Let's talk about the potential for growing food on Mars. Future settlers might cultivate plants in controlled environments using hydroponics or aeroponics, where plants are grown without soil. Imagine greenhouses filled with crops, providing fresh food and oxygen for the inhabitants. The challenge lies in creating the conditions necessary for plant growth in a place with less sunlight and colder temperatures, but the potential rewards are immense. On the topic of health and wellness, did you know that Mars's lower gravity, about 38% of Earth's, poses unique challenges for human health? Prolonged exposure to reduced gravity can affect muscle mass and bone density. To address this, astronauts may need to engage in regular exercise regimens and possibly wear specialized suits that simulate Earth's gravity to maintain their physical health. This brings us to another intriguing point: the technology behind life support systems. Maintaining a stable environment inside habitats is critical on Mars, where temperature fluctuations can be extreme. Advanced life support systems will be designed to regulate temperature, humidity, and air quality to ensure the comfort and safety of the inhabitants. These systems are like the silent guardians, working tirelessly to provide a sanctuary amidst the harsh Martian environment. Here's something to think about. The Martian day, known as a sol, is about 24 hours and 39 minutes long. This slight difference from an Earth day may affect the circadian rhythms of settlers, potentially leading to sleep cycle disruptions. Plans are underway to adapt lighting and daily schedules to help maintain a healthy balance between work and rest, ensuring that settlers can thrive in their new home. And on the horizon of possibilities, there's the idea of creating subsurface habitats. The Martian surface is exposed to radiation due to a lack of a strong magnetic field and atmosphere, making underground shelters an attractive option. These habitats could be built within lava tubes or subterranean caverns, providing natural protection and a stable environment for living and working. Did you know that the concept of community is vital for the success of a Martian colony? Building a sense of camaraderie and support among settlers will be essential for maintaining morale and mental well-being. Activities that foster social interaction, such as communal meals or recreational events, could play a crucial role in creating a cohesive and resilient community. And here's a thought-provoking idea: the potential for cultural exchange on Mars. As different countries and organizations collaborate on colonization efforts, they bring diverse perspectives and traditions. This fusion of cultures could lead to the creation of a unique Martian society, blending elements from around the globe into something new and extraordinary. The logistics of transporting materials and equipment to Mars is another fascinating challenge. Launch windows to Mars occur approximately every 26 months, when the planets are optimally aligned. Each launch is a meticulously planned endeavor, ensuring that all the necessary resources are available for the next phase of the mission. It's a delicate dance of timing and precision, with each mission building upon the last. Speaking of precision, the construction of habitats requires innovative design and engineering. Structures must withstand the planet's conditions, including its thin atmosphere and lack of insulation. Inflatable habitats and modular designs are being explored, allowing for expandable and adaptable living spaces that can grow with the needs of the colony. On the frontier of scientific research, Mars offers unprecedented opportunities for discovery. The planet's surface is a window into the past, preserving clues about its history and the potential for life. Scientists are eager to study the geology and climate in detail, unraveling the mysteries that have captured our imagination for generations. As we think about the technical and logistical aspects of colonizing Mars, it's important to remember the spirit of exploration that drives these efforts. The desire to expand our horizons and push the boundaries of what is possible is at the heart of humanity's quest to reach Mars. Each step taken is a testament to our ingenuity and determination, reminding us of the endless possibilities that await us as we venture into the unknown. Let these musings drift through your thoughts as you relax, pondering the incredible journey that lies ahead on our path to the stars. Let me share something interesting. The sheer distance between Earth and Mars poses unique communication challenges. Signals between the two planets can take anywhere from 3 to 22 minutes to travel one way, depending on their relative positions in orbit. Can you imagine having a conversation where each response takes several minutes? This delay means that settlers on Mars will need to be more independent and resourceful, often making critical decisions without immediate guidance from mission control on Earth. Here's a fascinating tidbit. Mars has dust storms that can cover the entire planet. These storms can last for weeks and significantly reduce sunlight, affecting solar power generation. Future habitats might incorporate energy storage solutions and alternative power sources like nuclear reactors to ensure a constant energy supply during these extended storms. This leads us to another intriguing point: the potential for harnessing the wind on Mars. Though its atmosphere is thin, the winds can reach high speeds, especially during dust storms, offering an additional resource for energy generation. Did you know that Mars has 2 tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos? These moons could play a role in the colonization effort. Scientists are considering the possibility of mining them for resources or even establishing bases on their surfaces. Such outposts might serve as way stations for missions to and from the Martian surface, creating a network of support systems in the Martian neighborhood. Speaking of networks, the idea of a Martian internet is being explored. With satellites orbiting Mars, settlers could have a dedicated communication system, facilitating data exchange and maintaining connections with Earth. And here's a thought to ponder: the psychological effects of living on Mars. The isolation and confinement of space travel, combined with the stark Martian landscape, could impact mental health. Efforts are underway to design habitats that promote well-being, incorporating natural elements and social spaces that help settlers feel more connected to their environment and each other. Virtual reality might be used to provide immersive experiences of Earth, offering a mental escape and a reminder of home. On the topic of exploration, did you know that autonomous rovers and drones may accompany the first settlers? These robotic companions could scout the terrain, survey resources, and even assist in construction tasks, reducing the workload and risks for human explorers. Imagine sending drones to map out new territories or rovers to transport supplies across the rugged landscape. This collaboration between humans and machines could redefine the way we explore and settle new worlds. Here's something fascinating: the potential for terraforming Mars, a concept that involves altering the planet's environment to make it more Earth-like. While this remains a distant goal, discussions include ideas like releasing greenhouse gases to warm the planet, or redirecting comets to bring water. It's a grand vision that captures the imagination, though it would take centuries, if not millennia, to achieve. Speaking of water, the discovery of briny water beneath the Martian surface opens up new possibilities for sustaining life. This water, though salty, could be treated and used for various purposes, from drinking to agriculture. Exploring these reservoirs may also yield insights into whether Mars ever harbored life, adding another layer to our understanding of the red planet. Did you know that Mars's gravity, while weaker than Earth's, affects how we build and move? Construction materials might be lighter, and vehicles could be designed to traverse the terrain more easily. This gravitational difference also means that sports and recreation might take on new forms. Can you imagine playing a game where you can jump 3 times as high as on Earth? The creativity and adaptability required for everyday activities make the prospect of living on Mars both challenging and exciting. And let's not forget the ever-present need for safety. Mars's surface is exposed to higher levels of radiation than Earth, necessitating protective measures for settlers. In addition to the subsurface habitats mentioned earlier, advanced materials for suits and shielding could be developed to minimize exposure. These innovations will not only ensure the health of the inhabitants, but also advance our understanding of radiation protection for future space missions. Speaking of missions, the timeline for colonization is a long-term endeavor. Initial missions will be focused on research and laying the groundwork for permanent settlements. As technology advances, each subsequent mission will build upon the last, gradually transforming temporary outposts into thriving communities. This incremental approach reflects the patience and perseverance needed to achieve such an ambitious goal. Here's an intriguing consideration: the role of art and culture in a Martian colony. As settlers begin to call Mars home, they may create new expressions of art inspired by the unique environment and their experiences. Imagine paintings that capture the surreal beauty of the Martian landscape, or music that reflects the rhythm of life on another world. This cultural evolution will not only enrich the settlers' lives, but also contribute to the tapestry of human history. Finally, let's contemplate the legacy of Mars colonization. As we embark on this journey, we're not just expanding our physical presence in the universe, we're also expanding our understanding of what it means to be human. The challenges and triumphs of establishing a new home on another planet will resonate for generations, inspiring future explorers to continue the quest for knowledge and connection among the stars. As you drift into peaceful slumber, let these thoughts of exploration and discovery fill your dreams, carrying you to distant worlds where endless possibilities await. Let me share something intriguing with you: the concept of growing plants on Mars. Did you know that the Martian soil, while not naturally fertile, can be amended to support agriculture? By adding essential nutrients and using hydroponics or aeroponics, settlers could cultivate crops, ensuring a fresh food supply. Imagine the satisfaction of biting into a juicy tomato grown under the alien sun. This undertaking would not only sustain the colonists, but also bring a touch of greenery to the red landscape, a comforting reminder of Earth's bounty. Speaking of life's essentials, water recycling is another area of innovation. On Mars, every drop will be precious, so advanced systems for reclaiming and purifying water are crucial. Surprisingly, these technologies are already being developed and tested on the International Space Station, offering a blueprint for future Martian habitats. It's fascinating to think that our progress in space exploration is paving the way for sustainable living both off the planet and on Earth. And here's a thought to consider: the role of 3D printing in constructing Martian settlements. This technology could transform raw materials, perhaps even sourced locally, into building components, tools, and spare parts. Picture a 3D printer churning out a new habitat module or a vital piece of equipment, reducing the need for costly shipments from Earth. This not only conserves resources, but also highlights human ingenuity in adapting to new environments. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to have a pet on Mars? While it may seem a distant dream, the companionship and emotional support that animals provide could be invaluable to settlers. Scientists are exploring the feasibility of bringing small, adaptable animals, such as certain insects or genetically modified rodents that could thrive in controlled habitats. These creatures might even play a role in waste recycling or pest control, integrating seamlessly into the colony's ecosystem. Here's something else to ponder: the prospect of discovering new natural wonders on Mars. Beyond its famous dust storms and towering volcanoes, the planet's landscape holds mysteries that could captivate the human spirit for generations. Imagine standing at the edge of Vilas Marineris, a canyon system that dwarfs any found on Earth, or exploring the enigmatic polar ice caps. Each expedition could reveal secrets hidden for eons, igniting a sense of wonder and curiosity. Did you know that the color of Mars is more than just a visual feature? The reddish hue of its surface comes from iron oxide or rust, which coats the planet. This unique aspect has symbolic significance, serving as a constant reminder of Mars's distinct identity. As settlers adapt to their new home, this striking landscape may inspire new traditions and cultural expressions, weaving the Martian environment into the very fabric of their lives. The question of timekeeping on Mars presents another fascinating challenge. With a day just over 24 hours and a year almost twice as long as Earth's, colonists will need to develop a new calendar system. This adjustment could lead to a different rhythm of life, with unique holidays and traditions marking the passage of time. Can you envision celebrating a new year on Mars, with the planet's distinct seasons dictating the festivities? Let's explore the intriguing concept of Martian cuisine. As settlers begin to establish their colonies, they will likely experiment with new flavors and recipes using available resources. This culinary creativity might result in dishes that blend Earth ingredients with Martian-grown produce, offering a taste experience unlike any other. Such innovations could foster a sense of identity and community among the colonists, as they gather around shared meals that represent their new life. Speaking of community, the social dynamics of a Mars colony will be pivotal to its success. The close-knit nature of a small, isolated group could lead to unique social structures and relationships. Settlers might develop new forms of governance, tailored to the realities of life on another planet. This could serve as an experimental ground for innovative ideas in cooperation and leadership, with lessons that extend far beyond the Martian horizon. Another intriguing idea is the potential for scientific breakthroughs made possible by living on Mars. The unique conditions of the planet could offer new insights into fields such as geology, meteorology, and even biology. Imagine the discovery of a new mineral, or the study of Mars's weather patterns revealing clues about Earth's climate. These advances could enhance our understanding of the universe and our own planet, enriching human knowledge in profound ways. Now, let's consider the role of education in a Martian colony. With children likely to be born and raised on Mars, educational systems will need to adapt to their environment. Lessons might include practical skills for survival and exploration, as well as the scientific principles underlying their new home. This specialized curriculum could produce a generation uniquely equipped for life in space, fostering a sense of stewardship and curiosity about the cosmos. The concept of tourism on Mars might seem far-fetched, yet it holds potential as the colony grows. Imagine adventurous travelers visiting for a taste of life on another planet, staying in special accommodations designed for short-term visits. This could become a source of cultural exchange and economic support, as well as a way for people to experience the wonder of Mars firsthand, bridging the gap between Earth and its celestial neighbor. Can you envision the art and architecture that might arise from this new frontier? With the planet's conditions influencing design, settlers could create structures that blend functionality with beauty, inspired by the Martian landscape. Artistic expressions might draw from the stark contrasts of the environment, reflecting both the challenges and the awe of living on Mars. Such creations would serve as lasting symbols of human creativity and resilience in adapting to new worlds. Lastly, think about the potential for international collaboration in the colonization of Mars. The effort to establish a presence on the red planet could unite nations in a common pursuit, fostering cooperation and shared goals. This spirit of unity might extend beyond our solar system as humanity continues to explore the cosmos. The story of Mars colonization could become one of our most significant achievements, a testament to what we can accomplish together. As you drift gently into sleep, let these thoughts of exploration and collaboration fill your dreams, carrying you to a future where the possibilities are as boundless as the universe itself. Imagine the first tentative steps humans might take on the Martian surface, a moment filled with awe and potential. Did you know that designing spacesuits for Mars poses unique challenges? Engineers must account for the planet's thin atmosphere, lower gravity, and frequent dust storms. These suits will likely be more flexible and lighter than those used on the Moon, allowing settlers to explore their surroundings with greater ease. This adaptability will be crucial as colonists embark on their Martian adventures. Speaking of adaptation, have you ever considered the possibility of transforming Mars's atmosphere? Some scientists propose terraforming, a long-term process to make the planet more Earth-like. This ambitious idea involves releasing greenhouse gases to thicken the atmosphere, potentially warming the surface and melting polar ice. Imagine Martian settlers witnessing the gradual change of their environment, a process spanning centuries and embodying humanity's ingenuity. Let's delve into the fascinating concept of transportation on Mars. With its vast rocky terrains, traditional vehicles might struggle to navigate the landscape. Instead, hovercraft-like technologies or advanced rovers could become the norm, gliding effortlessly over the rugged terrain. These vehicles would enable settlers to explore further, fostering a spirit of exploration and discovery as they uncover Mars's hidden wonders. And here's another intriguing thought. Communication between Mars and Earth presents its own set of challenges. Due to the significant distance, signals can take anywhere from 3 to 22 minutes to travel one way. This delay means that real-time conversations are impossible, requiring new methods of communication. Imagine colonists sending messages that feel more like letters than phone calls, fostering a slower, more reflective exchange of ideas. Can you envision the role of virtual reality in preparing for life on Mars? Before setting foot on the red planet, astronauts might train in highly immersive simulations, exploring virtual landscapes based on actual Martian data. This technology could help them acclimate to the environment, practice emergency procedures, and even combat the psychological effects of isolation. It offers a window into the future, bridging the gap between imagination and reality. You might wonder about the psychological aspects of living on Mars. The isolation and confinement of a small community could pose significant mental health challenges. To address this, experts are researching ways to create supportive environments, incorporating elements like art, music, and social activities. These efforts aim to nurture a sense of well-being, ensuring that settlers thrive both physically and emotionally. Another fascinating aspect to consider is the potential for discovering life on Mars. While no definitive evidence has been found yet, the possibility of microbial life beneath the planet's surface remains a tantalizing prospect. Imagine the impact of such a discovery, reshaping our understanding of life in the universe and sparking new questions about our place within it. Speaking of discoveries, the search for resources on Mars could lead to surprising innovations. Settlers might uncover valuable materials like water ice, essential for both survival and fuel production. This discovery would not only support the colony's sustainability, but also open up new avenues for research and development, driving technological advancements that could benefit Earth. Can you picture the role of agriculture in a Martian colony? Growing food on Mars will be vital for long-term survival, and scientists are exploring various methods to cultivate crops in the harsh environment. Hydroponics and aeroponics, which use minimal water, might be key to successful farming. These techniques could lead to breakthroughs in sustainable agriculture, offering lessons that extend beyond Mars and onto our own planet. Imagine the cultural exchange that might occur as Earth and Mars settlers communicate and collaborate. The development of a unique Martian culture with its own art, music, and traditions could offer fresh perspectives on human experience. This cultural dialogue might inspire new forms of creativity, enriching both worlds and fostering a sense of unity across the cosmos. Here's something to ponder: the role of robotics in Mars colonization. Autonomous machines might handle construction, maintenance, and other essential tasks, freeing humans to focus on exploration and innovation. These robots could become integral members of the colony, working alongside settlers to build a new home on Mars. Their presence highlights the intersection of human ingenuity and technological progress, a hallmark of our journey into the stars. Have you ever thought about the potential for renewable energy on Mars? The planet's vast open spaces and abundant sunlight make it an ideal candidate for solar power. Wind energy, too, could be harnessed, as the Martian atmosphere, though thin, can still produce significant gusts. Together, these renewable sources would provide clean, sustainable power for the colony, laying the foundation for a green future on the red planet. As you drift deeper into thoughts of the Martian frontier, consider the legacy that colonization might leave for future generations. Settlers will carry the stories of their journey, the struggles and triumphs that define their experience. These narratives will become part of humanity's shared heritage, inspiring new explorers and dreamers for centuries to come. As you reflect on these possibilities, allow your imagination to wander through the Martian landscape, where each fact is a stepping stone to a future yet uncharted, carrying you softly into a realm of infinite potential. Let's continue our gentle journey through the wonders of Mars colonization. Have you ever considered how humans might adjust to the gravitational differences on Mars? With only about 38% of Earth's gravity, settlers will experience a lighter, less demanding environment. This could affect everything from their physical health to the way they design buildings and furniture. Imagine the playful sensation of jumping much higher than you ever could on Earth, as if every step is a small leap. Now, speaking of adaptation, did you know that the day on Mars, called a sol, is just slightly longer than an Earth day? 24 hours and 37 minutes, to be precise. That extra time might seem negligible, but over weeks and months, it could alter sleep patterns and daily routines. Settlers might gradually find themselves attuned to this new rhythm, crafting a unique daily life that aligns with the Martian cycle. Here's an intriguing thought. The weather on Mars is unlike anything we're used to. The planet experiences massive dust storms that can cover the entire surface for weeks at a time. These storms are both awe-inspiring and challenging, as they can disrupt solar power and limit visibility. Imagine the eerie beauty of watching the Martian sky turn a deep, dusty orange, knowing it's part of the planet's natural rhythm. And have you pondered the unique materials that could be used to construct Martian habitats? Regolith, a layer of loose rock and dust on Mars's surface, is abundant and might be used to create sturdy, protective structures. Scientists are exploring ways to turn this material into bricks, offering a sustainable solution for building on the red planet. Picture a colony where every building is crafted from the very ground beneath your feet. Speaking of construction, did you know that 3D printing technology could play a vital role in Mars colonization? By utilizing locally available materials and advanced printers, settlers could manufacture tools, spare parts, and even entire buildings on site. This approach reduces the need for transporting heavy equipment from Earth, making the colony more self-sufficient. Consider this. The presence of perchlorates in Martian soil presents both a challenge and an opportunity. These chemical compounds need to be removed for safe agriculture and habitation, but they could also be harnessed as a source of oxygen and rocket fuel. Imagine the ingenuity required to transform a potential hazard into a valuable resource, showcasing human resilience and adaptability. You might wonder how the lack of a magnetic field on Mars affects colonization plans. Without this protective shield, the planet is exposed to higher levels of cosmic radiation, posing a risk to settlers. To counteract this, habitats might be built underground or shielded with thick walls, ensuring the safety of those who call Mars home. It's a testament to the lengths we go to protect life in unfamiliar environments. Have you ever thought about the prospect of mining on Mars? The planet is rich in metals like iron and aluminum, essential for construction and technology. Mining these resources could support the colony's growth, providing materials for expansion and development. Envision a future where Martian cities are built with resources extracted from the planet itself, a true testament to human innovation. Here's a captivating idea: the possibility of manufacturing breathable air on Mars. By utilizing electrolysis, settlers could split water into hydrogen and oxygen, creating a steady supply of air. This process, combined with CO2 scrubbers to purify the atmosphere, would be crucial for sustaining life. Imagine the relief and wonder of taking a deep breath in a place once deemed inhospitable. And let's not forget the importance of water on Mars. While the planet is dry, evidence suggests that ancient rivers and lakes once flowed across its surface. Today, water ice exists at the poles and beneath the ground. Extracting and purifying this resource will be crucial for drinking, agriculture, and fuel production, transforming the Martian landscape into a new frontier of possibility. Speaking of transformation, did you know that the study of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in harsh conditions on Earth, could inform the search for life on Mars? These resilient creatures might offer clues about what to look for in Martian environments, guiding scientists in their quest for discovery. Imagine the excitement of finding life that exists beyond our current understanding, expanding our view of biology and life itself. Have you ever imagined the role that art and culture might play in a Martian society? As settlers adapt to their new home, they could create music, literature, and visual art inspired by the unique landscape and experiences of Mars. This cultural evolution would not only enrich the lives of those on the red planet, but also offer fresh perspectives and inspiration for those on Earth, forging a bridge across space through creativity. And here's something truly fascinating: the possibility of creating artificial magnetic fields to shield settlements from radiation. Researchers are exploring ways to generate protective fields around habitats, using technologies that mimic Earth's natural defenses. Such innovations could become vital in ensuring the long-term safety and health of Martian inhabitants, paving the way for sustainable living on the red planet. As you drift off thinking about these remarkable possibilities, consider the profound impact of our journey to Mars on future generations. The stories of courage, innovation, and exploration will inspire countless dreamers to reach for the stars, carrying forward the legacy of human curiosity and determination. Through these facts, we open a window to the cosmos, inviting you to imagine the endless opportunities that await. Have you ever wondered about the energy needs of a Martian colony? Solar power is an obvious choice, given the abundant sunlight, but dust storms can dramatically decrease efficiency. To counter this, scientists are considering nuclear power as a reliable and long-term solution. The compact nature of nuclear reactors makes them an ideal candidate for providing consistent energy even during the planet's tumultuous storms. Imagine the reassuring hum of a reactor powering an entire settlement, a beacon of stability amid the unpredictability of the Martian weather. Speaking of energy, did you know that the potential for wind energy on Mars is being explored as well? Although the atmosphere is much thinner than Earth's, the frequent and strong winds could still drive turbines contributing to the power grid. It's a testament to human ingenuity, finding ways to harness the elements on a foreign planet. Picture wind turbines standing tall against the red horizon, quietly spinning, adding another layer to the Martian soundscape. Here's an intriguing thought. How would agriculture adapt to Mars? With minimal natural soil, hydroponics and aeroponics offer promising alternatives for growing crops. These methods use nutrient-rich water solutions and mist to nourish plants, maximizing yield in confined spaces. Imagine rows of lush green vegetation thriving inside transparent domes, a vibrant contrast to the rust-colored landscape outside. It's a vision of life and sustenance in a place once thought barren. Have you ever thought about the psychological challenges settlers might face on Mars? Isolation, confinement, and the sheer distance from Earth can weigh heavily on the human spirit. To combat this, designers are planning habitats that incorporate natural elements like greenery and simulated sounds of water and birds. These biophilic designs aim to soothe and connect settlers with a sense of home and nature. Imagine stepping into a garden oasis in the heart of a Martian habitat, feeling the gentle reminder of Earth's beauty and serenity. On the topic of adaptation, did you know that exercise will be crucial for maintaining health on Mars? With lower gravity, muscles and bones can weaken over time, making regular physical activity essential. Engineers are developing specialized equipment and routines tailored to the Martian environment, ensuring that settlers remain strong and healthy. Picture a bustling gym where colonists work out with determination, their movements a dance of resilience against the planet's lesser pull. And here's a fascinating insight. Communication with Earth will pose unique challenges due to the vast distance. Signals take between 10 and 20 minutes to travel each way, requiring settlers to be highly autonomous in their decision-making. This lag could foster a new culture of independence and innovation, as Martian pioneers learn to solve problems on their own. Imagine the empowerment that comes with self-reliance, as each individual becomes a crucial part of the community's survival and success. As you might find interesting, the search for life on Mars isn't just about microorganisms. Scientists are also looking for signs of ancient life, preserved in the rock formations and soil layers. These fossils, if discovered, could revolutionize our understanding of life's potential elsewhere in the universe. Picture the thrill of a new scientific discovery, the unveiling of secrets hidden for millions of years beneath the Martian surface, sparking questions and curiosity across the cosmos.
Have you considered how entertainment might evolve on Mars?
With limited space and resources, virtual reality could offer vast new worlds to explore, relieving the monotony of daily routines. Settlers could visit simulated versions of Earth or entirely new landscapes crafted from imagination. This technology would not only amuse but also provide a mental escape, a reminder of the boundless possibilities within the human mind. Imagine donning a headset and finding yourself strolling through a forest, feeling the crunch of leaves underfoot, all while standing on a planet devoid of such life. Here's something you might not have thought of. Pets on Mars could be more than just companions. Animals like insects or small rodents could play roles in ecological balance and food production. They might also offer comfort and camaraderie to settlers, enriching lives beyond mere survival. Picture a Martian habitat alive with the gentle buzz of bees pollinating hydroponic crops, their tiny wings an integral part of the colony's ecosystem. Did you know that the geology of Mars might unlock secrets of our own planet's past? By studying Martian rocks and minerals, scientists hope to uncover clues about the early history of the solar system. These findings could illuminate the processes that shaped not only Mars, but Earth as well. Imagine holding a piece of Martian rock, a fragment of a world that mirrors the mysteries of our own, bridging the cosmic divide with stories etched in stone. And consider this: the concept of time itself may shift on Mars. With a longer day and different seasonal cycles, settlers will develop a unique calendar and sense of time. This adaptation could influence everything from work schedules to cultural practices, creating a rhythm of life distinct from Earth's. Envision a society where each sunrise and sunset marks not just the passage of time, but a new rhythm of existence, harmonized with the celestial dance of the red planet. Finally, ponder the potential for Mars to become a hub of scientific collaboration. International partnerships will be essential for pooling resources and expertise, fostering a spirit of unity and shared purpose. This global endeavor could strengthen ties between nations, inspired by a common goal of exploration and discovery. Imagine the bonds formed among those who journey to Mars, each step a testament to what humanity can achieve when united by a vision that extends beyond borders. As you drift into dreams, let these thoughts of Mars colonization linger, a gentle reminder of the boundless human spirit and the wonders that await on our journey to the stars. Let me share something intriguing with you. The first Martian settlers might use 3D printing technology to build their homes. This method allows for the use of local materials, like the abundant Martian regolith, to construct durable structures. Imagine layers of the ruddy soil transformed into walls and domes, each layer meticulously laid down by robotic builders. These homes, crafted from the very dust of Mars, could provide shelter and security against the harsh conditions outside. Speaking of habitats, here's a curious insight. Radiation is a significant challenge on Mars due to its thin atmosphere. To protect against this invisible threat, some proposed designs include underground living spaces. Picture settlers descending into cozy subterranean abodes, shielded by meters of protective soil. This environment could not only safeguard their health, but also create a unique, intimate living experience, a world beneath the surface filled with life and light. And here's a fascinating thought. The Martian dust, so fine it can penetrate almost anything, poses both a challenge and opportunity. Scientists are investigating ways to harness this dust, potentially using it in the creation of bricks or even as a resource for agriculture. Imagine the ingenuity required to turn a nuisance into a building block for civilization. each dust particle playing a role in the grand design of human settlement. Have you ever wondered about the energy sources settlers might rely on? Solar power is an obvious choice, but the dusty atmosphere can sometimes block sunlight. To counteract this, engineers are exploring nuclear power options, providing a steady, reliable energy source independent of the whims of weather. It's a testament to human adaptability, finding ways to harness both the sun and the atom, ensuring survival and prosperity in the Martian landscape. Here's an interesting notion. The Martian gravity, which is just over a third of Earth's, could influence everything from architecture to daily life. Buildings might reach new heights, their structures liberated from the constraints of Earth's gravity. Imagine towers and spires that soar into the sky, defying the pull of the planet below. In this lighter environment, even simple activities like walking or playing sports might take on an entirely new dynamic, adding a playful element to everyday life. And consider this: water is a precious commodity on Mars, and its management will be crucial. Innovative systems are being developed to recycle and conserve every drop, ensuring that settlers have enough for drinking, growing food, and more. Picture a colony where not a single drop is wasted, each one a part of a carefully managed cycle that sustains life in the arid Martian environment. Did you know that Mars has huge reserves of frozen CO2 at its poles? This resource, often called dry ice, could be used in various ways, from manufacturing to agriculture. Scientists are exploring methods to convert it into useful compounds, potentially providing settlers with essential materials right at their doorstep. Imagine unlocking the secrets of this frozen bounty, transforming it into fuel or food, a vital link in the chain of survival. On the topic of resources, let's talk about the role of methane. Recent discoveries suggest that methane is present in the Martian atmosphere. This gas could be harnessed as a source of energy, or even as a building block for life support systems. Imagine the progress as scientists and engineers figure out how to tap into these natural reserves, turning the planet's atmosphere into a crucial asset for colonization. Here's something truly captivating. Scientists are developing advanced life support systems that mimic Earth's ecosystems. These systems will recycle air and water, creating a self-sustaining environment for settlers. Picture a closed-loop habitat where plants not only provide oxygen but also food, a seamless integration of technology and nature that keeps the colony thriving. Have you ever considered how transportation might evolve on Mars? With its expansive, rocky terrain, traditional vehicles might not suffice. Engineers are designing rovers and drones specifically for the Martian landscape, some capable of carrying cargo, others exploring remote regions. Imagine a fleet of autonomous machines, tirelessly traversing the planet, each one a pioneer in its own right, mapping paths for human explorers to follow. And here's a surprising perspective: the potential for Mars to serve as a springboard for further exploration of the solar system. Its lower gravity makes it an ideal launch point for missions to the outer planets. Envision a bustling spaceport where rockets bound for the outer reaches of our solar neighborhood are readied, each launch a step deeper into the cosmic unknown. Speaking of exploration, did you know that the skies of Mars offer a unique vantage point for astronomy? Without Earth's dense atmosphere to interfere, settlers could have unparalleled views of the stars and planets. Imagine telescopes dotting the landscape, peering deep into space, unraveling mysteries that have eluded us for centuries. Each observation not only expands our understanding of the universe, but also connects the settlers to the vastness of existence beyond their new home. Finally, ponder the idea of cultural evolution on Mars. The isolation and unique environment could foster new traditions and societal norms. Imagine celebrations under twin moons, art inspired by the Martian landscape, or music that captures the essence of life on the red planet. This cultural tapestry, woven from the threads of earthly heritage and Martian innovation, could offer settlers a rich, vibrant identity, a new chapter in the story of humanity as it reaches for the stars. The vast distance between Earth and Mars means that messages take anywhere from 3 to 22 minutes to travel one way. This delay requires a rethinking of how communication systems can be designed. To overcome this, engineers are working on autonomous systems and local networks that can function independently, allowing settlers to manage operations without constant input from Earth. It's fascinating to consider how communication protocols will evolve, fostering a sense of independence and self-reliance among the colonists. Now, let me share something intriguing about the food production plans for Mars. Scientists are experimenting with growing crops using hydroponics and aeroponics, methods that require significantly less soil and water than traditional agriculture. Imagine futuristic greenhouses on the Martian surface where plants float in mid-air, nourished by a fine mist of nutrients. Such innovations could revolutionize food production, providing settlers with fresh produce and a taste of Earth that could sustain both their bodies and spirits. Here's a captivating thought: the role of robots in the early stages of colonization. Before humans even set foot on Mars, robotic missions will pave the way. They will construct habitats, mine raw materials, and set up essential infrastructure. Imagine a synchronized dance of machines, tirelessly preparing for their human counterparts, ensuring everything is ready for the first settlers. This mechanized vanguard transforms the daunting task of colonization into a well-orchestrated endeavor where technology and human ambition go hand in hand. Speaking of preparations, have you ever considered the psychological aspects of living on Mars? The isolation and confinement could affect the mental well-being of settlers. To address this, researchers are developing virtual reality environments that simulate Earth-like landscapes and social interactions. Imagine donning a headset and being transported to a lush forest or a bustling city street, providing a comforting escape from the barren Martian surroundings. These virtual experiences could become an essential tool in maintaining mental health, offering a reminder of home and a glimpse of the wider world. Here's something you might find surprising: the potential for discovering past life on Mars. Some scientists believe that beneath the surface there could be remnants of ancient microbial life, preserved in the cold Martian soil. Imagine the excitement of unearthing fossils or microorganisms, revealing secrets of a bygone era. Such discoveries could not only reshape our understanding of Mars, but also challenge our perceptions of life in the universe, prompting new questions about our place in the cosmic tapestry. Now, consider the possibility of terraforming Mars, a concept that seems straight out of science fiction. The idea involves altering the planet's climate to make it more Earth-like, possibly by releasing greenhouse gases to warm the atmosphere. Imagine a future where Mars transforms from a barren wasteland into a thriving, habitable world. While this remains a long-term vision, the mere possibility invites us to dream of what humanity could achieve, given enough time and ingenuity. Did you know that the development of new materials is crucial for the success of Mars colonization? Traditional construction materials might not withstand the harsh Martian conditions. Researchers are creating advanced composites and self-healing materials that can endure extreme temperatures and radiation, picture structures that adapt and repair themselves, maintaining their integrity in the face of relentless cosmic forces. These innovations are more than just technical achievements. They are testaments to human creativity and resilience. Here's an interesting angle: the potential for Mars to become an economic hub. With resources like minerals and water, the planet could support new industries and trade networks. Imagine a future where Martian colonies engage in commerce, exchanging goods and services with Earth and beyond. This economic integration could transform Mars from an isolated outpost into a vibrant player in the interplanetary economy, a bustling center of industry and innovation. Have you ever wondered about the kinds of careers that might emerge on Mars? The unique environment will require new professions that blend science, technology, and exploration. From space agriculture specialists to interplanetary architects, imagine the diverse opportunities for settlers to carve out meaningful and impactful careers. These roles could redefine what it means to work and live in space. Finally, consider the ethical implications of Mars colonization. As we venture to a new world, questions arise about preserving the planet's natural state and respecting any potential life forms. Imagine the delicate balance required to explore and utilize Mars's resources while honoring its intrinsic value. This ethical framework could guide future decisions, ensuring that our exploration respects both the planet and our shared humanity. As you drift into dreams, let the possibilities of Mars colonization fill your mind, each fact a gentle whisper of the extraordinary future awaiting us among the stars. Imagine, if you will, the challenge of creating a reliable energy source on Mars. Solar energy seems like a natural choice, given the planet's exposure to sunlight. However, did you know that dust storms on Mars can last for weeks and cover entire regions, blocking sunlight and reducing the efficiency of solar panels? To counteract this, scientists are exploring innovative solutions like dust-resistant solar panels and nuclear reactors. Picture a network of small, modular nuclear reactors providing consistent energy to Martian colonies, a testament to human ingenuity overcoming the planet's unpredictable weather. Speaking of energy, have you considered how crucial water is as a resource on Mars? Not only is it essential for life, but it also plays a pivotal role in energy production. Water can be split into hydrogen and oxygen through a process called electrolysis, and these elements can be used as rocket fuel. Imagine the potential of astronauts fueling their spacecraft with water sourced from Martian ice, effectively creating a refueling station on Mars. This ability to produce fuel on site could transform interplanetary travel, making missions more sustainable and cost-effective. Here's something curious: the role of artificial intelligence in managing life on Mars. With communication delays between Earth and Mars, AI systems are needed to monitor and control the colony's environment autonomously. Think of intelligent systems managing everything from temperature regulation to agricultural cycles, learning and adapting to ensure the well-being of the settlers. These AI companions could become trusted partners in the daily lives of Martian inhabitants, enhancing both safety and efficiency. Moving on, let's talk about the surprising potential for agriculture beyond traditional crops. Algae and fungi could play a key role in sustaining life on Mars. These organisms are resilient and can be cultivated in harsh conditions, providing both food and oxygen. Imagine vast bioreactors filled with spirulina or mushrooms, converting sunlight and carbon dioxide into nourishment and breathable air. This symbiotic relationship between humans and simple organisms highlights the interconnectedness of life, even on a distant planet. Did you know that the Martian soil, or regolith, poses unique challenges for construction? The soil is rich in perchlorates, chemicals that are toxic to humans. Before using it for building, these need to be removed or neutralized. Researchers are developing bioremediation techniques, using microorganisms to cleanse the soil. Picture a thriving ecosystem of bacteria working silently beneath your feet, transforming toxic soil into a safe, usable resource. This approach not only makes construction feasible, but also embodies a sustainable future where biology and technology merge. Now, let's consider transportation on Mars itself. While rovers are great for exploration, long-term colonies will require more efficient means of transport. Engineers are designing all-terrain vehicles and magnetic levitation trains that could glide across the Martian landscape. Imagine traveling from one colony to another, skimming over the red soil in a sleek, silent maglev train, a marvel of engineering that makes the vastness of Mars feel a little smaller. On a related note, consider the potential of Mars's moons Phobos and Deimos as strategic assets. These small, irregularly shaped bodies could serve as bases for further exploration and even as sources of materials. Imagine mining operations on Phobos, extracting valuable minerals and sending them down to the Martian surface. Such activities could spur economic growth and provide the raw materials needed for expansion, making the moons more than just distant specks in the Martian sky. Here's a thought-provoking scenario: the cultural evolution that might occur in Martian colonies. Isolated from Earth, settlers may develop new languages or dialects, unique customs and innovative art forms. Imagine a new culture blossoming, shaped by the Martian environment and the challenges of space life. This cultural identity could foster a strong sense of community and purpose among the colonists, uniting them in their shared experience on this foreign world. Turning to another aspect, consider the impact of space radiation on human health. The thin Martian atmosphere offers little protection from cosmic rays, posing significant risks to long-term settlers. To mitigate this, habitats may be built underground or shielded with layers of regolith. Picture living in a cozy subterranean world where the overhead protection ensures safety, while innovative design creates a comfortable and welcoming environment. These habitats might become sanctuaries of life, cradled gently by the Martian soil. Lastly, think about the long-term vision for Mars as a jumping-off point for deeper space exploration. Once established, Martian colonies could serve as bases for missions to the outer planets and beyond. Imagine fleets of spacecraft departing from Mars, venturing into the far reaches of the solar system, and perhaps even paving the way for humanity's first interstellar voyages. This vision of Mars as a gateway to the stars is both ambitious and awe-inspiring, a reminder of the boundless potential of human exploration. As the night deepens and dreams take hold, let these extraordinary glimpses of Mars colonization stir your imagination. Each fact, a gentle ripple in the vast ocean of possibilities, whispers of a future where humanity reaches out to embrace the stars. Let's delve deeper into the fascinating intricacies of Mars colonization. Have you ever considered how vital it is to simulate Mars conditions here on Earth? Researchers have created Mars-like environments to test technologies and train astronauts. These simulations help identify potential challenges and solutions before facing the real Martian landscape. Imagine a research facility where scientists don spacesuits and navigate rocky terrain, preparing meticulously for the eventual journey. On the subject of preparation, did you know that space agencies are exploring the idea of pre-positioning supplies on Mars? The concept involves sending essential equipment and resources ahead of human arrival. This would ensure that crucial tools and materials are ready and waiting when the first settlers touch down, minimizing risk and enhancing the chances of a successful mission. Speaking of resources, you might be surprised to learn about the potential use of Martian regolith in creating building materials. Scientists are experimenting with converting the planet's iron-rich soil into bricks through a process of compression and heating. Picture settlers constructing their habitats with locally sourced materials, reducing the need for expensive shipments from Earth. Here's something to ponder: the importance of psychological well-being for Mars explorers. The isolation and confinement of space travel pose significant mental health challenges. To mitigate these, mission planners are considering virtual reality environments that simulate familiar Earth landscapes. Imagine taking a calming virtual stroll through a lush forest, even while physically being millions of kilometers away from Earth. Transitioning to another fascinating aspect, have you considered the role of robotics in Mars colonization? Autonomous robots could be the pioneers of construction on Mars, assembling habitats and infrastructure before humans arrive. These tireless machines could work around the clock, preparing the ground for human occupation and ensuring a safer and more efficient establishment of colonies. In the realm of communications, did you know that researchers are developing advanced laser systems to facilitate contact between Earth and Mars? These systems promise to transmit vast amounts of data at high speeds, reducing the communication delay that currently hampers interplanetary exchanges. This innovation could revolutionize how information is shared between planets, making the vast distance feel somewhat less daunting. Let me share another intriguing thought: the potential for biodomes as living environments on Mars. Imagine giant transparent structures housing lush gardens and living spaces, providing a slice of Earth's ecology in the harsh Martian environment. These eco-habitats could be vital for both food production and mental health, offering a beautiful and life-sustaining refuge for settlers. And here's something curious: the exploration of lava tubes as potential habitats. These natural underground features offer protection from radiation and could be ideal locations for establishing initial living quarters. Picture venturing into these ancient tunnels, now bustling with life and activity, serving as a unique blend of nature and human engineering. Turning to energy, you might find it intriguing that scientists are exploring the use of wind turbines on Mars. Despite the thin atmosphere, high-speed winds could be harnessed to generate power. Imagine a field of turbines spinning against the backdrop of red hills, quietly feeding energy into the burgeoning colony. In terms of food, did you know that Mars settlers might have to develop an entirely new cuisine? With limited resources and different available ingredients, culinary creativity will be essential. Picture an entirely new Martian menu, featuring algae-based dishes or innovative recipes crafted from locally grown crops. Speaking of crops, there's an exciting prospect of genetic modification playing a role in Mars agriculture. Researchers are exploring ways to engineer plants that are more resilient to the harsh conditions of the Martian surface. Imagine fields of hardy crops, thriving in soil once deemed inhospitable, providing sustenance for the growing community. Let's explore the notion of governance on Mars. How would a new society organize itself politically? The isolation from Earth could foster innovative forms of government and self-regulation. Imagine a community where decisions are made with a focus on cooperation and sustainability, setting an example for future societies beyond Earth. On a lighter note, can you imagine the sports that might evolve on Mars? The lower gravity opens up possibilities for unique games and activities. Picture a hybrid of basketball and high jump, where athletes soar gracefully through the air, redefining the limits of physical performance. Lastly, consider the idea of art and culture flourishing in Martian colonies. The unique environment and experiences could inspire new forms of expression and creativity. Imagine galleries filled with art that captures the essence of life on Mars, a testament to the enduring spirit of human creativity in the most unexpected places. As you drift into dreams, let these surprising facts weave a tapestry of possibility and wonder, painting a vivid picture of humanity's potential future among the stars. Each revelation a gentle nudge, urging us to imagine, explore, and dream beyond the confines of our earthly home. Have you ever pondered the idea of terraforming Mars? This ambitious concept involves altering the planet's environment to make it more Earth-like. Although it sounds like science fiction, researchers are considering ways to gradually warm the planet and thicken its atmosphere. Imagine a future where Mars boasts its own liquid water and breathable air, a slow transformation reshaping the red world into a vibrant living planet. Consider this: the potential of underground greenhouses to support life on Mars. By utilizing the natural insulation of the Martian soil, these subterranean gardens could provide ideal conditions for growing food. Picture settlers descending into these lush oases, a stark contrast to the barren surface above, securing a steady supply of fresh produce year-round. Speaking of food, did you know that scientists are investigating the idea of using insects as a protein source for Mars settlers? With their high nutritional value and minimal resource requirements, insects could become a staple of the Martian diet. Imagine crispy cricket snacks or savory mealworm stir-fries, offering a sustainable and efficient way to meet dietary needs. Here's an interesting tidbit: the development of bioregenerative life support systems. These systems aim to create closed-loop environments where plants, humans, and microbes work together to recycle air, water, and nutrients. Envision a symbiotic network where every organism plays a part in maintaining balance, ensuring the colony thrives in harmony with its surroundings. Let me tell you about the potential role of artificial intelligence in managing Mars colonies. AI systems could oversee day-to-day operations, from regulating life support systems to optimizing resource allocation. Picture advanced algorithms constantly learning and adapting, ensuring the smooth and efficient functioning of the entire settlement. Did you know that researchers are looking into the influence of Martian dust storms on colonization plans? These massive storms can envelop the planet for weeks, posing challenges for solar power and communication. Imagine comprehensive studies that help predict these weather events, allowing settlers to prepare and adapt their activities accordingly. Have you considered the implications of mining asteroids for Mars colonization? Nearby asteroids could contain valuable resources such as metals and water, essential for building and sustaining habitats. Picture robotic spacecraft extracting these materials and delivering them to Mars, supporting the colony's growth without depleting Earth's resources. Here's a surprising thought: the use of 3D printing technology to construct habitats on Mars. This innovative approach could allow settlers to fabricate structures using Martian materials, reducing the reliance on Earth-based supplies. Imagine an array of printers tirelessly building homes and infrastructure, layer by layer, in a testament to human ingenuity. Speaking of construction, have you ever imagined the potential use of inflatable habitats on Mars? These lightweight structures could be transported easily and rapidly deployed upon arrival. Envision a colony of colorful air-filled domes dotting the Martian landscape, providing safe and comfortable living quarters for the pioneers. Turning to another exciting concept, did you know that researchers are investigating the idea of generating oxygen from the Martian atmosphere? By using chemical processes to split carbon dioxide, settlers could produce vital oxygen for breathing and fuel. Imagine a series of compact devices silently working to convert the thin atmosphere into a life-sustaining resource. Here's a curious notion: the potential for Mars settlers to participate in citizen science projects. With access to advanced tools and technology, colonists could contribute to the study of their new home. Picture settlers conducting experiments, sharing findings with Earth, and expanding our understanding of Mars in ways never before possible. Have you ever thought about the possibility of Mars colonies fostering new languages? The need for efficient communication in a unique environment could lead to the development of new dialects or even entirely new languages. Imagine the birth of a Martian vernacular, reflecting the cultural and environmental influences of life on the red planet. Consider the role of storytelling in Mars colonies. The isolation and challenges of interplanetary life could inspire new legends and narratives. Picture settlers gathered around, sharing tales of exploration and survival, creating a rich tapestry of Martian folklore that connects generations and preserves the history of their unique journey. Speaking of history, did you know that there are plans to commemorate humanity's first steps on Mars with monuments or time capsules? These cultural artifacts would serve as reminders of our achievements and aspirations. Imagine future generations uncovering these treasures, gaining insights into the pioneering spirit that led to their existence. Finally, let me share a soothing thought: the potential for mindfulness and meditation practices to support the mental health of Mars settlers. In the tranquil, otherworldly environment, these practices could provide a sense of peace and connection. Picture settlers finding solace in quiet moments of reflection, gazing at the distant Earth and embracing the vastness of their new world. As you continue to explore the realm of dreams, let these surprising facts weave a tapestry of potential and wonder, painting a vivid picture of humanity's future among the stars. Each revelation a gentle nudge, urging us to imagine, explore, and dream beyond the confines of our earthly home. Imagine the intricate dance of satellites orbiting Mars, working tirelessly to support colonization efforts. These advanced machines could form a constellation around the planet, providing high-speed internet and reliable communication links between settlers and Earth. Picture yourself on the Martian surface, using a device to connect with loved ones back home, the vastness of space bridged by these technological marvels. Speaking of connections, did you know that researchers are exploring the concept of space elevators to facilitate transportation between Mars and its moons? With their reduced gravity, Phobos and Deimos could serve as strategic stops on the way to the Martian surface. Envision a cable stretching across space, a futuristic highway that makes travel more efficient and economical. Here's something intriguing: the potential for genetic engineering to enhance human resilience to the Martian environment. Scientists are investigating how modifying certain genes might protect settlers from radiation or help them adapt to low gravity. Imagine a future where humans possess unique traits tailored for life on Mars, a new chapter in our evolutionary story. Turning to another fascinating aspect, consider the role of geothermal energy in powering Mars colonies. With its volcanic history, Mars may hold untapped geothermal resources beneath its surface. Picture the warmth of Earth-like power stations harnessing this energy, providing a sustainable and consistent power source for the bustling Martian settlements. And did you know, the concept of Mars rovers evolving into autonomous maintenance drones is being considered. These advanced machines, once used predominantly for exploration, could roam the surface, performing tasks like repairing habitats or collecting samples. Visualize a fleet of diligent rovers tirelessly working to support the colony's infrastructure, ensuring smooth operations and minimizing human risk. Have you ever pondered the idea of using Martian regolith to produce bricks for construction? This abundant material could be transformed into durable building blocks using innovative techniques. Imagine the rhythmic sound of automated brickmakers, crafting the foundation of a new civilization from the soil of a distant world. This leads us to another exciting thought: the potential for subterranean ice reserves on Mars to supply water for growing colonies. By carefully extracting and processing this ice, settlers could secure a reliable water source vital for survival. Picture a network of facilities strategically tapping into these icy riches, providing hydration and supporting agriculture in Martian greenhouses. Here's something to pique your curiosity: the idea of using the Martian landscape as a canvas for artistic expression. The stark red terrain offers a unique backdrop for creative endeavors, from sculpture to land art. Visualize settlers channeling their creativity, adding splashes of color and form to the barren expanses, turning the planet into a gallery of human achievement. And have you considered the possibility of developing new sports adapted to the Martian environment? With lower gravity, activities like jumping and throwing could take on extraordinary dimensions. Imagine settlers inventing games that utilize these distinctive conditions, creating a vibrant sports culture unique to their new home. Speaking of gravity, did you know that artificial gravity systems are being explored for long-term Mars habitats? By rotating sections of a habitat, settlers could experience Earth-like gravity, mitigating the health effects of prolonged low-gravity exposure. Picture a module slowly spinning, providing a comfortable environment that supports healthy living. Here's a thought-provoking idea: the integration of virtual reality into daily life on Mars. With the vast distances from Earth, virtual reality could offer immersive experiences that bring settlers closer to their origins. Imagine donning a headset and strolling through a simulated Earth forest, a soothing reminder of home amidst the Martian landscape. Turning toward communication, consider the potential role of quantum entanglement in enabling instantaneous messages between Mars and Earth. While still theoretical, this technology could revolutionize how we interact across the cosmos. Envision a future where messages traverse the vast gulf of space in the blink of an eye, seamlessly connecting interplanetary communities. Did you know that the study of Mars's natural resources might lead to breakthroughs in materials science? The unique chemical compositions found on Mars could inspire new technologies and materials that benefit both the colony and Earth. Imagine scientists unlocking the secrets of Martian minerals, paving the way for innovations that improve life everywhere. This brings us to an exciting concept: the potential for educational institutions to blossom on Mars. As the population grows, the need for learning and knowledge transfer will become essential. Picture schools and universities dedicated to teaching Martian children about both their new world and the distant Earth, nurturing a generation of explorers and thinkers. Finally, consider the role of cultural festivals in bringing settlers together, fostering a sense of community. As traditions evolve, so too might celebrations that reflect the unique experiences of life on Mars. Imagine vibrant gatherings where settlers share music, dance, and stories under the stars, creating bonds that transcend the challenges of their extraordinary environment. As you drift into the realm of dreams, let these surprising facts continue to inspire a vision of humanity's future on Mars. Each revelation a stepping stone, guiding us toward a new horizon where the red planet becomes a vibrant extension of our world, filled with endless possibilities and the promise of discovery. Have you ever imagined a day when Martian settlers might gaze up at the night sky and see Earth as just a bright speck among stars? This shift in perspective could profoundly shape cultural identity, giving rise to a unique sense of belonging that transcends planetary boundaries. Speaking of identity, did you know that Mars could become a melting pot of Earth's diverse cultures? As people from various backgrounds come together, the fusion of traditions could lead to new customs and languages, enriching the Martian community in unexpected ways. Here's an intriguing idea: the potential for soundscapes on Mars to differ significantly from those on Earth due to the planet's thin atmosphere. Imagine the softer, more muted sounds of daily life, where a simple conversation might resemble a gentle whisper. This auditory landscape could influence everything from music to communication, creating an entirely new acoustic experience for settlers. On the subject of communication, consider how the delay in messages between Earth and Mars could encourage more thoughtful, reflective exchanges. Instead of the rapid back and forth we're accustomed to, settlers might develop a culture of patience and introspection, taking the time to craft meaningful responses. Can you imagine how this might transform relationships and decision-making, fostering a more deliberate and mindful way of living? And here's something to ponder: the psychological impacts of the Martian environment might lead to innovative approaches in mental health. With challenges like isolation and confinement, settlers may pioneer new techniques in therapy and wellness, which could eventually benefit those on Earth too. Picture meditation practices and virtual support groups designed to nurture emotional resilience in this new frontier. Let's delve into the realm of scientific exploration. Did you know that studying the Martian soil could unlock secrets of the planet's past climate? By analyzing soil layers, scientists might reconstruct Mars's environmental history, offering insights into its transition from a potentially habitable world to the arid landscape we see today. This knowledge could even inform our understanding of climate change processes on Earth. Speaking of climate, have you considered the possibility of settlers adopting advanced weather monitoring systems to predict and adapt to Mars's extreme conditions? With dust storms and temperature fluctuations, having a robust forecast system would be crucial for planning activities and ensuring safety. Imagine the expertise required to read Martian weather patterns, a new field of meteorology unique to this alien environment. Here's a captivating thought: the potential for Mars to serve as a stepping stone for further exploration into the outer solar system. As technology advances, the skills and infrastructure developed on Mars could be applied to journeys to more distant worlds. Picture a network of way stations that enable humanity to venture deeper into the cosmos, with Mars as the gateway to untold adventures. And did you know that Mars's unique conditions might inspire culinary innovations? With limited resources, settlers could experiment with new cooking techniques and ingredients, creating a distinct Martian cuisine. Imagine the melding of flavors and methods, a gastronomic evolution that reflects the ingenuity and adaptability of those living on this distant planet. Turning to another exciting prospect, consider the idea of telemedicine becoming a cornerstone of healthcare on Mars. With medical facilities being scarce and the risk of emergencies high, remote diagnosis and treatment could be essential. Envision a sophisticated system where doctors on Earth consult with Martian medics, ensuring settlers receive the care they need even light years away. Have you ever thought about how Mars's gravitational pull could influence exercise routines for settlers? With reduced gravity, traditional workouts might not provide adequate strength training, This challenge could lead to the development of specialized equipment and fitness regimes tailored to maintain muscle and bone health in the Martian environment. Imagine gyms filled with innovative machines, each designed to keep settlers fit and healthy in this low-gravity world. On the topic of sustainability, did you know that recycling and waste management on Mars could reach levels of efficiency we can only dream of on Earth? With limited resources, settlers would need to maximize every material, pushing the boundaries of recycling technology. Picture systems that transform waste into valuable resources, ensuring nothing goes to waste in this self-reliant society. And here's an exciting concept: the potential use of bioluminescent organisms for lighting in Martian habitats. With the right genetic modifications, these organisms could provide an eco-friendly lighting solution, casting a gentle glow across living spaces. Imagine the soothing ambiance of bioluminescent lights, creating a serene atmosphere in the confines of a Martian habitat. Consider also the role of robotics in agriculture on Mars. With the need to grow food in challenging conditions, automated systems could become essential for planting, tending, and harvesting crops. Visualize robotic helpers working alongside human settlers, ensuring a consistent food supply while allowing people to focus on other tasks. Finally, have you thought about the potential for art and storytelling to play a crucial role in documenting the Martian experience? As settlers build their lives on this new world, their stories and artistic expressions will capture the essence of their journey, creating a rich tapestry of Martian culture for future generations to cherish. Imagine books, films, and artworks inspired by the Red Planet, a testament to human creativity and resilience in the face of the unknown. Let these fascinating possibilities lull you into a restful slumber, as you dream of a future where Mars becomes not just a distant destination, but a thriving home for humanity's next great adventure, each fact a gentle reminder of our boundless potential, guiding us ever closer to the stars. Imagine, if you will, a world where the cycle of day and night is almost similar to Earth's, yet just a tad longer. Mars experiences a day, or sol as it's called, lasting about 24 hours and 39 minutes. This slightly elongated day might lead settlers to adjust their sleep patterns, perhaps allowing for leisurely mornings or extended evening hours. Can you picture the unique daily rhythm this might create on Mars? A subtle shift that could influence everything from work schedules to personal routines. Here's a thought-provoking aspect: the concept of terraforming Mars to better support human life. While this remains a long-term goal with significant challenges, the idea of gradually altering the atmosphere and temperature to create a more hospitable environment is captivating. Scientists are exploring ways to release greenhouse gases to warm the planet, or use microorganisms to produce oxygen. Imagine the intricate dance of science and nature needed to transform a barren landscape into a thriving ecosystem. Speaking of ecosystems, did you know that Mars colonization plans include creating self-sustaining habitats with closed-loop systems? These systems would recycle air, water, and waste, reducing the need for resupply from Earth. Picture a habitat where nothing is wasted, a harmonious balance where every element supports the others, embodying the principles of environmental stewardship in the most distant location. And here's something intriguing: the role of psychology in preparing for Mars missions. The isolation and confinement experienced on long-duration space flights pose unique mental health challenges. Researchers are investigating ways to build mental resilience and develop coping strategies. Envision astronauts participating in simulations and virtual reality exercises to prepare for the psychological demands of interplanetary travel, shaping the way we understand and support mental health in extreme environments. Consider also the potential advancements in energy production on Mars. Solar power is the most feasible option given the planet's distance from the Sun. However, dust storms can impact solar panel efficiency, prompting the exploration of additional energy sources, such as nuclear reactors or even wind turbines adapted to the thin Martian atmosphere. Imagine a blend of energy solutions working in concert to keep Martian colonies powered and thriving. Have you ever thought about how the unique geology of Mars could lead to new construction materials? Scientists are studying the use of regolith, the loose soil and rocks on the planet's surface, to create building materials. This could reduce the dependency on materials from Earth, fostering a sense of independence and self-sufficiency among settlers. Picture a Martian settlement, constructed from the very fabric of the planet it inhabits, a testament to human innovation and adaptability. Here's a fascinating possibility: the use of augmented reality to enhance daily life on Mars. With the help of AR technology, settlers could overlay information onto their surroundings, assisting with navigation, repairs, or even social interaction. Imagine wearing glasses that project helpful data, guiding you through unfamiliar terrain or connecting you with fellow settlers in immersive ways. On the subject of technology, let's explore communication advancements. While the delay in messages between Earth and Mars is a given, innovative solutions like laser communication systems are being developed to increase data transmission rates and reduce delays. Picture a network of satellites ensuring reliable connectivity, enabling settlers to remain in touch with loved ones and access critical information seamlessly. Did you know that plans for Mars colonization include extensive studies on the planet's magnetic field? Understanding this field is crucial as it impacts radiation levels and could influence the design of protective habitats. Researchers are delving into this enigmatic feature of Mars, unraveling its mysteries to ensure the safety and well-being of future inhabitants. Imagine the possibility of discovering life on Mars, either past or present. As missions continue to explore the planet, the search for microbial life remains a priority. Finding even the smallest trace of life would have profound implications, not just for our understanding of Mars, but for the broader question of life beyond Earth. Can you fathom the excitement and scientific revolution such a discovery would ignite? And let's delve into the economic implications of Mars colonization. Establishing a presence on Mars could open new avenues for business and investment, from mining resources to developing tourism. Picture a burgeoning economy that thrives on innovation and exploration, with Mars becoming a hub for new industries and opportunities. Here's a charming idea to consider: the role of art and culture in a Martian society. As settlers forge new communities, their creative expression will be vital in forming a sense of identity and belonging. Envision Martian art galleries showcasing the unique landscapes and experiences of life on Mars, or music and theater reflecting the hopes and dreams of a new world. Finally, think about the educational opportunities Mars could offer. With its distinct environment and challenges, Mars provides a living laboratory for students and researchers. Imagine schools where the curriculum includes Martian geology, space agriculture, and interplanetary diplomacy, fostering a generation of explorers ready to embrace the future. As you drift into dreams, let the wonders of Mars colonization plans fill your mind with possibilities. Each fact is a step toward a new horizon, guiding us with gentle curiosity and endless potential to a world beyond our own. Perhaps in your dreams, you'll walk on the red sands of Mars, contributing to humanity's next great chapter in the cosmos. Imagine the role of agriculture in supporting life on Mars. It's not just about growing food but adapting plants to thrive in an alien environment. Scientists are experimenting with genetically modified crops that could withstand Martian soil and conditions. These plants might be able to metabolize carbon dioxide more efficiently or require less water, creating a robust food supply for settlers. Can you imagine biting into a Martian-grown vegetable, knowing it's been carefully cultivated to sustain life on another planet? Here's something fascinating: the potential of using subterranean Martian caverns as natural shelters. Lava tubes, formed by ancient volcanic activity, could provide significant protection from radiation and extreme temperatures. Utilizing these natural formations could be a game changer, offering ready-made spaces for habitation and reducing the need for extensive construction. Picture explorers delving into these ancient tunnels, transforming them into thriving hubs of human activity. Speaking of technology, robotic assistance is crucial for Mars colonization. Autonomous robots could perform tasks too dangerous or labor-intensive for humans, such as constructing habitats or mining resources. These robots may operate independently or in coordination with human settlers, showcasing a seamless blend of human ingenuity and robotic precision. Imagine a bustling colony with robots as integral members of the community, working alongside humans to build a new world. Have you ever thought about the new medical challenges that might arise on Mars? The reduced gravity and different environmental conditions could lead to health issues not seen on Earth. Researchers are exploring ways to prevent and treat these potential conditions, focusing on bone density, muscle deterioration, and the effects of prolonged radiation exposure. It's fascinating to consider how medical science will evolve in response to these new challenges, paving the way for improved healthcare both on Mars and back home. Here's a curious thought: the role of timekeeping on Mars. A Martian day, or sol, is slightly longer than an Earth day, lasting about 24 hours and 39 minutes. This difference could affect everything from work schedules to sleep cycles. Settlers might adopt new timekeeping systems, perhaps even creating unique Martian calendars. Imagine the cultural shift as humans adapt their daily lives to the rhythm of another world, marking the passage of time under a different sky. Consider the use of bioengineered materials in constructing Martian habitats. Scientists are developing living materials that can repair themselves or respond to environmental changes. These materials could reduce maintenance needs and enhance the durability of structures in the harsh Martian environment. Envision living buildings that adapt and grow, embodying the resilience and innovation of their creators. Did you know that water extraction on Mars is a critical focus for colonization plans? Water is essential for life, and Mars has ice reserves that could be tapped into. Extracting and purifying this water will be vital for drinking, agriculture, and even producing rocket fuel. Imagine the satisfaction of harnessing Martian resources to sustain a colony, turning ice into the lifeblood of a new civilization. The potential for interplanetary trade is another intriguing aspect of Mars colonization. As colonies become more established, they might engage in trade with Earth or even other settlements on Mars. This could include sharing resources, technology, or even cultural artifacts. Picture a vibrant exchange of goods and ideas, fostering connections that transcend planetary boundaries and enrich both worlds. Let's explore the idea of Mars as a stepping stone for further space exploration. Establishing a presence on Mars could serve as a launchpad for missions deeper into the solar system. Imagine the red planet as a bustling hub of activity, with ships departing for the moons of Jupiter or the icy worlds of the Kuiper Belt. Mars could become a gateway to the cosmos, expanding humanity's reach to the farthest corners of the solar system. Reflecting on ethics, the colonization of Mars raises important questions about our responsibilities as stewards of another world. How do we balance exploration and preservation? What rights might be extended to potential Martian life forms? These questions challenge us to consider the ethical implications of our actions as we reach for the stars. It's a profound reminder of the humility and respect required as we venture into the unknown. Lastly, ponder the idea of Martian citizenship and governance. As colonies grow, the need for social structures and governance will become essential. Settlers might develop new systems of government shaped by the unique challenges and opportunities of life on Mars. Imagine crafting societies that reflect our highest ideals, fostering cooperation, innovation, and a shared vision for the future. As you gently close your eyes, let these surprising facts and possibilities weave through your dreams. The journey to Mars is not just about reaching a distant world, but about exploring the depths of our own potential. Each step, each discovery, brings us closer to understanding our place in the universe. In your dreams, may you walk alongside the pioneers of Mars, forging a path to the stars and embracing the boundless wonder that awaits.